take a look at that touchdown run before you described it. Have you got a chance to see it now?
Yeah, I watched it a few times. Everybody up front blocked, did their job. It was actually, fun fact, it was Jake Ashton's first play, and to have a touchdown block, I congratulated him more than for myself because, he hasn't played a whole lot of football, but to go out there and make a touchdown block his first play, I mean, that's how you want it to be. You either want to score or be a part of a score. So, and Malik, I can't say enough about him. So I got a chance to look at it, and they put me in a good one-on-one matchup, and, you just got to win those.
You were wearing that a mask before. Were you wearing that during the game, or was that just in warm-ups?
I actually had it on. Like I would put it on, and take it off periodically.
What was that? What was that for? Was it for the air? Was it because you want to look like a badass? What's the?
I don't know. I think it was more of just a mental thing. Everything that's been going on all week. You like to, whatever you wear in practice, you like to wear it in the game. And I had been wearing one in practice because of the smoke, and I just got accustomed to it. So I ended up having it on in warm-ups, and I didn't take it off for the game. So I was like, you know what? It's on. I feel good. I'm going to stick with it.
Did you forget you had it on?
Yeah, I forgot I had it on. So I was like, I'm going to stick with it because, everything else I wear in practice, I wear in the game. So I think it worked out.
What was it like? Was it for that purpose? Was it for a?
It was just like one of the Under Armour sleeves. You can either put it on your head, mouth, whatever.
So it's like that thing that's on top of your head now.
It's like this is not the same exact one. But
okay.
Yeah, similar.
Coach said Coach said he thought that you had your best game of the season. How did you feel out there?
I felt pretty good. I felt like us as an offense running the ball, we had our best game of the season as well. And I think I just got some more opportunities out there, and it felt good to be able to take 1 carry, 2 carry, 3, and get in the rhythm. And I think that helped me a lot.
What's the difference? Was that the main difference, getting into a rhythm, than maybe the last few games where, obviously you had a -40, you guys had a -40 game, you had an 8-yard game. Was that the difference, getting into a rhythm?
I think, it did. I think getting into a rhythm is a big part of it, and I think the mentality going into the game, we go on the road and we have a tough road loss, and you have, that bad taste in your mouth for 5-6 days, and, that eats at you. And I think we came into this game with mentality that, we were going to be the person to punch first and punch last.
We just found out that Devontae Downs is out for the season. How much does it hurt to lose a guy like that?
Devontae's had a great year up until this point, and man, it hurts to lose a senior leader and a guy like that who's, played a lot of football and, is a real leader on this team. And, it's hard to lose a guy like that. But, the one thing that we do know out of the situation is that we're not going to lose his leadership. He may not be out there, but he's still going to be, just as much of a vocal leader as far as helping that side of the ball as he's been so far.
You've been through that where you get half a season taken from you. Do you say anything to him about that and how you dealt with it?
Yeah, I pulled him aside the other day and I talked to him a little bit, and I gave him some words of encouragement. I dealt with that last year. It's tough. Any injury is tough, not being able to be out here with us. But, the biggest thing I learned from my experience last year is that your voice is powerful. The younger guys listen to you, and if you come out here and you show up every day regardless of what you're going through, everybody can respect that. Everybody can find a little a passion in that and find a little motivation in that.
You mentioned winning one-on-one battles, and we heard the coaches say that over and over again last week. When you fulfill it and carry a guy into the end zone like you did, how's that feel?
Any touchdown feels really good. That one it was kind of a rush a little bit. It just happens. It's not something I really thought about. But again, they stressed the one-on-one matchups all week, and so, we went into the game, just with the mindset that I want that chance to go one-on-one with somebody. And I think everyone took that mindset into the game.
The touchdown run, and obviously you busted a couple of long ones too, but there was one where it ended up going for a negative game, but you broke 6 tackles to get to -1 yard. Have you seen that play?
Yeah, we watched it. It's funny because on that play I actually missed the first original read, so I made it a little bit tougher on myself, a lot tougher on myself. But again, I think the biggest message that you get from a play like that, and us, this past week and where we're going to move forward, is they're just playing for each other. Anybody you can get hit in the backfield and just go down, but to just keep fighting for the guy next to you. Everybody else on that play, all 10 guys were doing their job, and I messed up a little bit on mine, and I wanted to make up for it and just keep fighting. Not every play's going to go perfect, but effort is a given, but you want to keep playing with that passion and play for each other.
You feel the other guys feeding off that when you're running that way?
I do. I think when we got into a rhythm, and even just looking on the sideline, guys were pumped about it. We haven't played up to our full potential, for the past 3 weeks, but coming to this week, I think everybody wanted so bad to put a good product out there, and I think we got an opportunity to do that.
Thanks.